hello, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Noontime Kapehan, brought to you by Coffee Republic, our coaching hub and home of certified life coaches here in the Philippines. So I am Coach Maureen, and I am a professional certified CACC life and certified mental health coach. And I am also one of Master Coach A's Master Builder Apprentice. We build tribe as we help your unstoppable dream come true. I'm also one of the proud scholars of Master Coach A on her Six Steps to Six Figures Speaking Career Training Program. So we are on month 3 here in Noontime Kapehan, our daily coaching conversation. This is we are reliving the Kapehan Night of Master Coach A, where she talks about life, love, relationship, money, career, and anything under the sun, and including the sun. So Kapehan Night used to come in live on floor and via FB every Tuesday night until the pandemic happened. So we are bringing in Noontime Kapehan for a season only, while Brewing Live is taking a quarter break. And shout out to all my fellow game changers serving in this space and advancing life coaching. So before we proceed, let's say hi to Master Coach Jasmine, and thank you for everyone who's joining me in live today. So if you find in your heart to support the works that we do, you may give us stars or love gift through bank deposit. Just check the bank info in the caption of this video. And for your food and beverage, Decaf Coffee Republic is open from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. for dine-in, pick-up, and delivery. So order through 0917-586-1661 and avail of free I Dream Inspire Journal for you or someone you wish to bless to help jumpstart with your bucket list and things that they desired to do and achieve beyond limits. So I already have this journal, I Dream Inspire Journal, and this is really amazing. You will find like a page where you can write down your bucket list, and as you write down your bucket list, at the end of it, there is also a bonus. On this journal, you can also have an access to 66 books of the Bible, so you can like see the summary. It's like a cheat sheet, no, like a summary wherein you can find, like, you can read the book of the Bible in just a minute. So alam yun, just writing down what God inspires in your heart, and then backing it up with God's word and His promises. Sobrang refreshing niya. So connect with 0917-586-1661 on how you can avail this I Dream Inspire Journal, and you can also have this as a gift for someone that you love, with someone important to your life today. So hello as well to Coach Orville. Ayan. So last April, Master Coach A officially launched the Be Learning Society. Be Learning is the 10th maker of Be Learning Home for Mental Fitness. And Decaf Coffee Republic is hosting the Be Learning e-card that unlocks opportunities to smart living and monthly perks. So first, ano ba yung mga kasama ng Be Learning e-card? So you can have 5% food and beverage discount from Decaf Coffee Republic. Second is you can join the Mental Model Masterclass by Master Coach A, happening every third Saturday of the month. So last month, last May, we have our first masterclass, and that is the goal achievement mental model. And for this June, we're going to discuss mental barbell. So like, tag your friends. If you join us in the Be Learning Society, learn more about how your brain works, about mental models, and how can this, like, learning how your brain works can be used as your advantage to smart living. And aside from that, you can already have your smart living. Aside from that, you can have monthly perks. So aside from the discount and the master class, you can also have a 90-minute coaching session with senior coaches from Life Coach Philippines. And yeah, so for this month, as I've said, we're going to have our mental class on master class rather on mental models on June 19 at 7 p.m. and Master Coach A will teach the mental model barbell so you can discover how you can develop mental fitness by regular lifting of the mental model barbell. So if you are into physical fitness, so that you can have like physical you can be physically fit. So this time it's on how you can be mentally fit. So it's how, 'di ba kung sa physical you do the exercise, you do the barbell. So meron din yan counterpart on the mental fitness side. So that's what we're going to discuss on June 19. So don't miss this one. For more information or registration assistance, connect with Coach Rezzhel at 0917 5861661, and you may also connect with me at 0917 903 8155 so you can know more about this and register now, so don't miss this class. And also visit us in the Coffee Republic and enjoy the place. We are following, of course, the IATF protocols and all of those things, and have people to share your ideas with. And that's one of the things that you can find in DCAP. And that's one of the things that is really um, really amazing about the Coffee Republic. So yes, it is the home of certified life coaches, but it is also a place where inspiration begins and transformation happens. It is a place where you can disconnect to the world and connect to your creator. It is a place where you can be accepted but not tolerated. So you can have like random conversation. You have coaching conversations with the coaches on floor. So we are looking forward to serve you on floor. We are looking forward to have conversations with you, and let's discover about your the things that you are passionate about, the desires of your heart, ano yun, the dreams that you have in your heart. Let's discover about that and let's talk it over a cup of coffee at the Coffee Republic. So you can have like, we have different coffee crafted like specially for you because our chairman, Master Coach A, is ayun, she has a heart na local product. So we have this special coffee crafted for you, and that is Cafe Pandan. Ayan, that's one of my favorite coffee in Bicap. So visit us, have a taste of it, and you will really have ano yun, ad, alam mo yun, different view no, on coffee. If you're not like a coffee, parang kung ang gusto mo lang lagi is something na is something common. Cafe Pandan is something not common but something that you will love and you will only find that at Tika. So masarap siyang kapartner habang nakikipag-usap with the coaches on floor. And like visit us and 'di ba for the time of pandemic, it's been a while since you are in your home, and alam mo yun, because of the social distancing, naging distant ka na rin to the world, but it's time to like connect again with yourself, connect again with your friends, connect again with your creator. Ayan, and discover the beauty of life and discover the opportunities that you can have even amidst of uncertainties. There is a place who can support you, there is a place that can bring light, and start having that life, igniting the light in your heart, igniting the inspiration in your heart so that you can do and share it to others as well. So hello to my coach APs, dami kong AP, si Coach Teen at si Coach Candy. Ayan. So, moving on for today's episode, I will be sharing Break Free from Stigma of NBSB. So, ano ba yung NBSB? It's no boyfriend since birth. So, please do tag your friends and share this video link and invite others to join our conversation. So, if you are watching this on a replay, comment hashtag replay and do let us send message if you wish to connect with any points that resonates with you. So hello to Coach Glacy as well. Ayan. And the YouTube link where you can find the replay of all the episodes of Noontime Kapehan is found in the caption of this video. So please do follow and subscribe to the channel so you'll be notified of all the future videos to stuff your digital space with valuable content. So, all right, so moving on. So, let's start. So, what is your first picture, or what is the first picture that comes into your mind, or first word that comes into your mind when you hear NBSB or no boyfriend since birth? Ano yung unang pumapasok sa isip mo? Like pag narinig mo yung mga friends mo no, sa reunion, ganyan, or any event, or you've met someone, and then um, may na-meet ka, ano yung unang picture or unang word na pumapasok sa isip mo when you hear no boyfriend since birth? Ayan. So, I am 34 years old now, and I am no boyfriend since birth. Yes, you heard it right. And whenever I tell this to people, or whenever people ask me this, I usually get different responses. So I get different verbal and non-verbal responses. Ayan. I'll share with you some of this. So sometimes they ask me, wala ba talagang nanligaw sa'yo? Ha, talaga? Wala ba talagang nanligaw sa'yo? Or bakit? Ayan, with tone of voice. Or, yan, ang busy mo kasi, sobrang career-oriented mo, or wala ka naman na kasi talagang time na makipag-date or lumabas, ayan. So, meron pa, ayan, baka mataas kasi masyado yung standards mo. Or ito, minsan, oh, sorry Tapos sa isip ko, oh, ba't kaya siya nagsasorry? Is there something to be sorry about being single? Diba? And and a lot of things, a lot of comments, whether verbal or um, non-verbal. Ayun sabi ni Coach Candy, it's either masaya siya or masaya kaya siya. Masaya kaya siya. Ayan, yan. Ang ganda nung sinabi ni Coach Candy. Either masaya siyang mag-isa, or masaya ba talaga siyang mag-isa. Ayan, and I also get that. I can connect with that, Coach Candy. And like being NBSB became a silent stigma in our society, when bakit siya silent, and bakit siya naging stigma? Because when you are an NBSB, ayun yun yung sinabi nga ni Coach Candy, ang unang nagiging response, parang ang unang tanong is, masaya kaya talaga siya? Masaya ka ba talaga sa season mo ng pagiging single? Or you might have been missing a lot of things, or nahuhuli ka na sa, wala ka na sa kalendaryo, tas nahuhuli ka na sa mga kaganapan sa mundo, di ba? And if you're an NBSB, I am one, and I can connect with you. Perhaps you have felt this as well, that sometimes nahihiya ka ng magsabi ng status mo, or iba-ibang judgments na yung narinig mo, especially if you are already on your late 20s, 30s, 40s, or might have been 50s, diba? So ayan, hello Coach Sean, sabi ni Coach Candy, pero yung mga judgmental na tao, iisipin agad nila, siguro masama ugali niya. Walang tumatagal. Oh, meron din, no, may mga ganyan talaga. Siguro walang makatagal sa kanya, kaya wala siyang love life. Ayan. So, diba, especially if you're already on your late age, diba, sabi nila, oh, wala ka na sa kalendaryo, single ka pa din, nasa bingo card ka pa rin naman. Ayan, so, pero, diba, especially when you are already on your late age, they think that you're missing a lot of things in your life. Or they think, baka gusto niya lang talaga maging single, no? Gusto ba niya talaga maging single forever? Or what's beautiful about being single? And because in our society, we have, and in our culture as well, diba? Culturally, we are in a society na dapat pag ganitong age ka, may boyfriend ka na, meron ka ng asawa, meron ka ng nagbi-build ka na dapat ng sarili mong family, ganyan. But who also can connect with me na pinangarap mong magkaroon ng asawa ng bata ka pa, but ilang generation na, no, nakita mo na yung mga friends mo na nagka-boyfriend, kinasal, nagkaanak, ayan, naging ninang ka na ng mga anak nila, and yet you are still single. And they ask you, uy, ano bang bago, di ba? Ano bang bago with your love life? And when you say may bago sa buhay mo, ang una agad nilang maiisip is love life mo. And because of that, no, sometimes you feel na nape-pressure ka din na kailangan ko na magkaroon ng boyfriend, kailangan ko na magkaroon ng relationship, and sometimes you ask yourself, what is really missing? Or what's really wrong with me? Ano ba talaga yung kulang sa akin? Bakit hindi pa dumarating yung taong para sa akin? Or bakit walang nakakapansin? Hindi ba talaga ako kapansin-pansin? Hindi ba talaga ako maganda? Or bumabalik lahat ng tanong sa'yo, am I really not worth pursuing? And am I really not that valuable? Am I really not that pretty? That's why um, people don't see me, or men don't see me. Or kung may manligaw man sa'yo, hindi naman yung mga nakakapansin sa'yo, yung pang mga lalaki, hindi kaaya-aya, di ba? Kaaya-aya, when I say kaaya-aya ang ugali. But these questions, with all these questions thundering in your mind and different emotions, no, that's living in your heart, so how can you really break free? And is it really possible to break free? Because you also want to live your season to the full. You also want to live your life to the full in your season of singlehood. So how can you really break free from the stigma of no boyfriend since birth? Ba kung pwedeng wag na, okay, wag mo nang tanungin. Pag makikita mo mga friends, okay, okay, di ba? Wag mo nang tanungin muna yung love life ko. Ay sabi, ano, pag tinanong ka, di ba, kamusta yung love life mo? Ayun, parang Coke Zero. Ayan. So, yeah, let's move on. I'll be sharing with you 3 things how you can break free from the stigma of no boyfriend since birth. So, number 1 is acknowledge. When say acknowledge your season, acknowledge your purpose in your season, and it also includes acknowledging your emotions, your longings, and your pains. Um, Sometimes it's, alam mo, madaling i-acknowledge, okay, I'm in the season of singlehood. I'm in the season na ito na yung age ko. I'm 34. I have no boyfriend since birth. Di ba parang yung mga bata ngayon nauna pang nagka-boyfriend sa akin. Tapos, magkaka-boyfriend pa ba ako, magkakaasawa pa ba ako, and all of this. Sometimes, yun, madaling madaling i-acknowledge yung part na yun na single ka at wala nandiligaw sa'yo. But, the difficult part of it is acknowledging how you really feel, acknowledging, yes, that you are your longings as well, in your season of singlehood, in your current season, that you long as well, you still long to have a partner, you still long to have a boyfriend, and your pains as well. Sometimes it's hard to acknowledge that it is your pain point, that it is really something that gives you pain right now, that it sometimes it is hard to um it's difficult to acknowledge na you're still single, and you want to like defend it to your friends, to the people the people around you, know na you are really happy even you are single, and that gives you pain as well. And those are the things that's sometimes challenging to accept and to embrace. But acknowledging your real emotions, acknowledging where you are right now, acknowledging your season, acknowledging that there is purpose behind being single is the first step, so that you can move from where you are to where you want to be. And because address you cannot address something and change something that you do not accept that it is existing. But you cannot address na, and when you're longing, kasi when you are longing, there's a longing in your heart, there's a void in your heart, you try to like fill it in with other things that you think na parang there's a longing in your heart, and you feel na, ay hindi, bored lang ako dito. So you try to look on other things that will fill that longing inside of your heart. But if you will not acknowledge your real longing, then you will not find the real thing to address it as well. Or hindi ka makakahan, ano ba talaga yung solusyon doon sa longing mo, doon sa void na yun? Ano ba talaga yung mag-fill in doon sa void na yun? So I remember I gave an example before, it's like the donut and the munchkin, no? So, kung hindi mo ma-acknowledge na donut ka, na donut yung heart, no? At may um may void sa gitna, then paano mo malalaman na kailangan mo ng munchkin? Anong size ng munchkin na ilalagay mo dun sa void na yun? And you try like filling it up with other things, but still it will it is not filling up. It's not filling in. The void still just, alam mo yun, lumalaki lang siya because you're not acknowledging that there is really a void. So kahit anong gawin mo, paikot-ikot lang, andun pa rin siya. But when you acknowledge where you are right now, what you're feeling, na ito talaga, ito yung nararamdaman ko ngayon, um, ito yung nararamdaman ko, then you can start healing as well. Then you can start addressing it as well. Then you can start really, ano ba yung, ano ba yung laman ng puso mo? Ano ba yung kailangan mag-fill in sa puso mo para ma-fill in yung void doon? And then, number two, so number one is acknowledge, and then number two is encounter your beauty within the season of singlehood so that you can be free from baseless insecurities. And why do I say it's baseless insecurities? And why encountering your beauty within in this season, at this season of your singlehood, will help you break free from baseless insecurities. Because when you encounter your real beauty, when you encounter your beauty within, then you will see how beautifully and wonderfully you are created for a purpose, and that includes your purpose in your season of singlehood. So your singleness, your singlehood is a purpose and a reason. And your status, your what you're doing right now is not your essence, but your essence is based on God's design. And when you encounter your beauty within, you also see how beautifully you are designed by God. And you also see that your longing is also connected to your calling. And the very reason why you are ano yun, why you feel that void, because there is something greater that can fill it up. And that is, I mean, that is connected to your design, that is connected to how you are designed by God and how you are created. And perhaps in this season, you are still being molded to become that woman that God has called you to be. So, and when you start like living it out, when you start stepping out of your comfort zone, going on into an adventure with God, then that's the time that you can only find, I mean, fulfillment. And that's the time that you can only have that real thing that can fill the void in your heart. And oftentimes when we are single, no, we say that, alam, when we explain to other people or when we answer other people why are we still single, we focus on the things that we cannot control. Like, wala talagang dumarating eh. Hindi, kasi ito yung ganito, ganyan, or may hinihintay kasi ako, kasi yung mga dumarating hindi naman okay and all. But we often neglect and we often overlook the things that we can control. And what are the things that we can control? It is us. It is our own self that we can control. It is within us that we can have take control of, and we can choose. We can have a choice on what we can do. So, what are the things that you are holding on to right now but you don't have control of, and what are the things inside of you that you have control? So what are the things that you have control? It's like choosing to become the best version of yourself. It's choosing to become who you are in accordance to God's design. And it's choosing to become the person that God wants you to become in your season of singlehood. Because you always find time. I mean, yung ano dun, that you going back to what I've said earlier, na when you have a void in your heart and you try to fill it in with other things, what happens is that you spend all of the resources that you have and the time that you have looking for things to fill you up, but it will not measure up. But perhaps it is what is needed is really for you to stop, reflect, and pause so that you can really look into yourself and encounter yourself deeper and really intentionally see. ano ba talaga yung yung buhay ko ba ngayon, is this the life that I want to live, or ano ba yung nasaan ako ngayon towards the life that I want to live. How do you want to live your single life? How do you want to see your single life? Because you have the power to create the life that you want to have. You have the power to choose what are the things that you will do now so that you can have the life that you really want in the season of your singlehood. So when will you stop and look intentionally into your life? Or you just go with the flow na everyday gising ka, ito trabaho, work from home, di ba? Ayan. So, trabaho, pagkagising mo, breakfast, trabaho, whole day trabaho, nood ng Netflix, tapos kinabukasan, ganun ulit. Do you want to, until when do you want to have your life to be like that? Or will you take this time to really stop and look within and reflect intentionally? Ano ba yung kailangan ko ngayon so that I can live the life that I want in this season of singlehood? And then third point is courageously live in the season of your singlehood while waiting for your Mr. Right. So have you imagined or thought, dumating ka na ba sa point na naisip mo, oh, ano, paano pag hindi dumating si Mr. Right? Or paano nga kung single na lang ako forever? Naisip mo ba siya? Or dumating ka na ba sa point na yon? Yeah. Me, I have come to that point as well. I have also asked myself, what if hindi nga siya dumating? So how do I want to live my single life kung hindi siya darating? Pero what if dumating siya? Dumating siya sa time na hindi ka handa. Makikita ka kaya niya. What if andyan lang pala siya pero hindi kanya makita kasi wala ka doon sa posisyon kung dapat nasaan ka. Kasi kung ano-anong ginagawa mo, kung saan-saan ka nagpupunta, kung saan-saan ka, um, kung sino-sino yung kasama mo, are you being the person, are you being the person worthy of the Mr. Right that you want to have? And when I say courageously live in the season of your singlehood, it doesn't mean that, alam mo yun, yung hindi mo papansinin lahat ng ibang tao, but it is standing on your ground, standing on your values, and standing on who you really are, regardless of what the people are telling you. So, how do you really want to look? How do you really want your life to look like? And in this season of singlehood, so it is being attractional. It is attracting the person that you want to have. Not when I say attracting, it's not seducing, but really attracting because you are becoming the right person for the right relationship that you want to have. And when the right time comes, that person will also see you. That person will also come into your space because you are coming to the space where you should be. Hindi kung saan ka nagpupunta, di ba? So, how do you really want to see your life, your single life? Or are you in the situation right now na, are you in the season right now, or situation right now, na konting sabihin lang ng mga friends mo, ay, di ba, yung values mo nako-compromise, yung beliefs mo nako-compromise, and yung gusto mong gawin nako-compromise then because you're saying yes to all the people around you. And if you are in that space, if you are in that habitat, until when are you going to stay in that space? Because remember that there are people who can respect you. There are people who can support you. There are people who thinks just like you and who do things like you. So meaning if you're standing, if you have values on certain things, if you value purity, if you value um, loyalty, if you value monogamy, if you value these things, then there are also people who can support you and who can also help you so that you will not compromise your values. But question is, where are you right now? Anong klaseng habitat yung meron ka ngayon? Are they supporting the values that you have? Are they supporting the thoughts that you have? Are they supporting you? Or are they pushing you to compromise? And if they are pushing you to compromise, then what are you doing? Um, One of the things that you can really have, one of the things that I really appreciate in Pickup is the habitat that we have and the family that we have. Because in DCAP, we are accepted but never tolerated, meaning we are accepted for who we are, that we are in a journey, that we are imperfect people, but we are never tolerated for doing things that will make us, or that will keep us far from the design that God has for us. And these people are people who will fight for you, fight with you, so that you can be the best version, become the best version of yourself, and you can fulfill the mission that God has given you. So, how can you really break free from the stigma of NBSB? So, saan ba talaga nag-start ang stigma na to, no? At kailan ba talaga matatapos? So, paano ka ba talaga makaka-break free from the stigma of NBSB? You can break free from the stigma of NBSB when you break free from your own stigma that you have created to yourself. What? Di ba? Parang, hindi ba siya sa society? You can break free from the stigma that you have created by yourself, to yourself, by yourself and to yourself. Break free from the self-limiting beliefs that you have, and you can break free from the walls that you have created that limits you to become the person that God has called you to be. Because it's not actually the other people who's telling you to be like this, you're like this and like this and like that. But sometimes it is you who have allowed them, who have allowed them na i-mold ka to be the one that they have think you are. Or you try to please other people na ito ka. Or nag-build ka na ng walls mo so that you will not get hurt. Nag-build ka na ng walls mo para feeling mo hindi ka na masasaktan. And sometimes it is also your own mindsets and your thinking na, oh, dapat ito na yung edad ko, dapat andito na ako sa stage na to, or dapat nagbi-build na ako ng family, or dapat ito na yung ginagawa ko. And you're close with that dapat, all the should be's in your life, all the standards that you have created in your life. But those standards are not based on what you really want and who you really are, but those standards are based in the society and in the people that you want to please. So how can you break free from stigma of NBSB? Break free from your own mindsets and mental models that holds you back to be the best version of yourself, to be the best version of yourself that you can be. Break free and live courageously in your season of singlehood. And if you are saying yes to this, if you are saying yes to yourself, if you are saying yes, that I want to break free from the stigma, I want to break free from my own mindsets, I want to break free from my own mental models and create a new path so that I can be successful, I can live beautifully, and I can live to the full in the season of my singlehood. I'm inviting you for a journey. I'm inviting you for a 6 week journey and start to live courageously in your season of singlehood and be the person that God has designed you to be. Live in your season of your singlehood free from the stigma and fear. So I need single women, I need 10 single women so that you can, who's ready and who's saying yes in this journey. And if you are connecting with this, connect with me. You can message me in my Facebook page, in my Facebook account. It's Maureen Mestica, and you can connect with me at 0917-903-8155, and I would love to discuss this further with you. So this season is a beautiful season. You are a beautiful person and you have a beautiful heart, and you can shine that. Alam mo, you can shine in your season of singlehood. Just have to unbox the beauty in you. and encounter your beauty in your season of singlehood and live courageously and stand on who you are and what you believe in this season of singlehood. So thank you so much for joining me today. And as I close, I invite you to be back tomorrow, same time, same digital space for Coach C, and she will talk about Dare to Live Your Life. And to bring home the Cup Coffee Republic experience, connect with Coach Rezzhel through 0917-586-1661 for food and beverage order. And you may also visit the Cup Coffee Republic. So we are inside Pioneer Center compound at Capitolio, Pasig City. We are in front of Bayanihan and along Pioneer Street. Ayan, so if you're just around the area, if you're just alam mo yun, in Capitolio, in Pasig, Mandaluyong, Ortigas, ayan, visit us in DCAP and let's have a conversation. Let's have a heart-to-heart conversation. And once again, I'm also inviting you to join the Be Learning Journey for Living Smarter with monthly perks. So don't forget, don't miss our class on June 19. Connect with me for registration and inquiries and connect. You may also connect with Coach Rezzhel 0917-586-1661. And also, please leave your comment and reviews at the Cup page and also in Google. So if you have been in DCAP, if you have been like if you have been a recipient of the gift from the cup, so give us a message, give us a review in our page. It's the Cup Coffee Republic, and also in Google um you can leave a comment there, you can leave a review there. Don't keep us a secret. Share this with the people that you love, share this with other people, and let's continue to spread love, life, and inspiration during this season. So thank you so much for joining me today, and see you again tomorrow. Happy lunchtime. So love, bam boom, love, bam boom, love, bam boom. Thank you. Bye bye.